almost don't think I need my skull cap, because I do have a beautiful head of hair. Bike blogger here, on my way to work. I got the flu, or more accurately, I had the flu. Doing better now. My. I was sick for over a week. I don't know what it is. They say for some reason this flu season's worse than other seasons. Even though I'm relatively healthy, I still got sick. What do I attribute that to? There's a lot of things you can do, you know. Don't touch your face, for number one. Number two, you know, keep good hygiene. I do that pretty good. But number three, and I think's my pitfall, is get good quality sleep. I have trouble with that. I always never seem to get enough quality sleep. I've been trying to go to bed earlier. I think that's part of my problem. I tend to stay up too late. As you can tell, it looked like it rained recently, and it did. And the road is all nasty. Nice and warm though. It's we got a little warm spell. It's 60 Fahrenheit right now. A little break. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but it seems like for the past few years now, every winter, usually in February, I get sick for like a week. I try to bundle up and keep myself nice and warm when I'm riding my bike. I try not to work too hard, but I tend to get ahead of myself. It helps not to breathe in a lot of cold air. That SUV that just went left there, they just did a U-turn. Confused me there for a second. As you can tell, we're going a different way today to work. We're gonna extend this ride a little bit. I want to extend my rides more often, but it's kinda hard when you live really close to work and it's really cold outside. Not a lot of incentive to extend a ride in the cold, but it's nice and warm today, so I'll take advantage of it. I know the winter can get kind of depressing, but look at it this way. Every day that you're, you know, healthy is a day you should spend well, because you never know if it's gonna be your last. Whew. Let's see, we're going 17 miles per hour right now. Nice steady pace. Oh yeah, another thing you should do. Stoplight up ahead so we can kind of slow down now. Drink your water. That's probably something I don't do so well either in the winter. Just stay hydrated enough. Oh shoot. Are we gonna miss this light? I don't think so. Woo! Wind! made it. Oh. So have you been sick this winter? Do you not ride your bike in the winter? Let me know. I ride my bike every day. Every day. Every day I ride my bike. Good exercise. I can't stand exercising indoors. The only case where I might exercise indoors is swimming. Most swimming pools are closed in the winter, outdoor swimming pools. So on this bike commute, we're gonna go past some of my old stomping grounds. We're gonna go past those new apartments they built by the Metrolink station. Explore that a little bit. Something a little different. Something a little different. I'm dodging these little pine cones in the road. Ah, shoot, I think I missed my turn. I was supposed to turn left back there. I'm just having so much fun. So much fun. We'll loop back here in a second. I think I can do that up here. After Mr. FedEx. Alright. This way. This and these. Actually, I think we can get through over here. See, what road are we on? I think we're on Glen Ridge, maybe. Oh, by the way, I'm in Clayton, Missouri, heading south toward Maplewood, Missouri, USA. So yeah, I'm not sick anymore, really, but I knew I was starting to get sick. That's the horrible thing about it. Like a day or two before, I was really sick and I lost my voice and I was coughing quite a lot. I could tell I was getting sick. I was getting a sore throat and I was thinking to myself, uh-oh, it's February, I got a sore throat coming on. I might be bedridden for a week coming up here. And what do you know, I was. Got pretty bad. But feeling much better now. But I'll produce your word. Let's see, I think this is Audubon or something. Oh, no, wait a minute. This is not what I want. Oh no, this is what I wanted. That was Crestwood. Whatever, let's just go this way. Oh, so I guess I was on Audubon. I'm a little lost. Kinda really just want to take in all the nice weather right now. Hey, we're getting closer to March. So very soon, we will all be able to really enjoy the warm weather here in the Northern Hemisphere. Okay. Something tells me this street is one way. Maybe it's because all the cars parked facing that way. I don't know. Let's go back up this way. Let's see, we're going 20 miles per hour. Pretty nice smooth roads around here. Always annoying when parked cars in the road. Nobody in them. Just a waste of space. Alright. Let's make a left here. Haha, great. So there's some construction going on straight ahead. And that's where I want to go, straight ahead. Let's go exploring a little. Let's get on the sidewalk. I don't think I can get through that street to the left. I think it is a dead end. I think. But maybe we'll try it anyway. Cars keep coming. Let's get behind this guy here. Ooh. Nice old car. Not that old, but older. Alright. Here we go. I don't think we can get through down here. Surrey Hills, because there's a fence or a gate down here, and I'm not sure if a pedestrian can get through down here. I could maybe vault the fence though and lift my bike over to the top, so let's see if we can do that. I've always kind of wondered if you could get out down here, so we shall see. That's a bigger fence than I remembered. There's a gate. Pull. Can we pull? Well, look at that. That worked. Thank you so much. That worked real well. I guess there's a gate back there because it's kind of a private street or something. Whatever. So we're on Laclede Station Road right now. If you're from the St. Louis, Missouri region, you may not recognize this road, Laclede Station, because Laclede Station's actually a pretty big road. We're not on Laclede Station right now, we're going down toward the highway now. And this is a dead-end street, so I don't know why I went this way. Just because. Let's turn around. Slow yourself down. These are some pretty nice houses around here. Nice big ranch houses. Okay. I don't really know where I want to go. I think I'm gonna go. Wait, is this Laclede? Yeah, I think this is Laclede up here. It kind of turns though, and yeah, we'll find out. We'll see what's happening up here. Okay, nice and easy. I don't want to fall today on my way to work. The road surfaces are kind of varied. As you can tell right around here, the road's pretty well drained. It's kind of dry on the road. At least it appears to be dry. There's still some oil slicks, a little film little sheet of oil on the ground that's very slippery. Let that guy pass. Good pass. He went like all the way over into the other opposing traffic lane. That bridge we just went under, that was the interstate freeway system. Major highway. 64, also known as Highway 40 in St. Louis region. Let's see. Okay. I did an ultra complete stop and that guy still didn't have his turn signal on. Yeah, this is still a lead. We're flying now. We're going pretty fast now. It's pretty windy though. I drink my water. Drink up. So to my right is, what is that, Lutheran Senior Services, some sort of a retirement home, but they've been bulldozing this whole community back here and replacing it with retail, and I don't know if that's going to be stopping anytime soon, because there's a lot of construction going on right now as the economy appears to be booming. So we're going past the Walmart right now. It's to my right. You wouldn't even know it unless you knew it was there. And we're gonna go through the Lowe's Hardware parking lot, I think, and we'll go across the metro bridge or railway and cut through that other parking lot I used to always go through, and then go up the hill and cut through the new community with the new expensive apartments in Maplewood. I would go straight. I was actually going to go straight here and cut through the park. Cut through a park called Kellogg Park. I've done it before. It's really muddy right now though, so that would not be ideal for me. U-turn. So we'll cut through back here instead. It is quite warm. I wore my skull cap because I'm wearing my summer vented helmet right now, and I almost don't think I need my skull cap because I do have a beautiful head of hair, but I probably will be needing it when it gets dark and colder tonight. But it's still supposed to be pretty warm tonight, even into tomorrow, because I think it's almost going to get to 70 Fahrenheit tomorrow, and then it'll plummet to, you know, 40 Fahrenheit or whatever, or below freezing even at nighttime. They're doing some construction back over there. We'll get a shot of that in just a second. Make a left go. Cars everywhere. Behind that fenced area straight ahead, there's a sort of construction equipment. As you can see, I don't know if you caught that. I'm kind of weaving in the street. I don't want to be weaving around in the street. apartment complex down the ravine to the left. But the only way to get across here is you gotta go across the railway on the other end of the parking lot. As you can see, there's nothing over here. It might be a gate. No, it doesn't look like it. Interesting thing about this intersection is, and I think a lot of the Metrolink light rail pedestrian intersections, there's like no gate or anything, like when the train's coming. I think there's a bell. That's it. So, you know, I don't know how fast those trains can stop. I think they go at least 20 miles per hour. Look both ways. Did we look both ways? Oh, sorry. I need to spit on the camera. I don't know if the camera got it in the shot, but I don't know if the camera got it in the shot, but you might have noticed that I carry my extra pair of sunglasses or glasses in the vents on my helmet, and it works real well, at least with this helmet and these glasses. I don't think it really compromises the safety of wearing a helmet, but because there's safety eyewear, I mean, they don't have any glass lenses or anything, but maybe not ideal, but it works real well, and I don't have to carry it on my belt. I don't like carrying sunglasses on my belt. That's really the best other way, unless you carry a bag with you, and I don't have a bag on my bike. Just my water I need to drink. Alright, we're gonna go straight up that hill there. After we cross Manslaughter Road here. Red light that way. A few more stragglers that way. Big truck coming from that way. I don't think I could beat that truck, not safely. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could have maybe beat that truck running across the road with my bike here, but there could have been a car hidden behind that truck in the other lane that could have been going faster than the truck, and I could have gotten whacked. So yeah, take your time. Now there's a big opening, so we'll take it. Alright, let's go up here. Oh my gosh. Let's not get a running start on this hill. You can probably hear the grit of the road here. Salt and the sand or whatever. Nasty stuff. Let's see, should I go straight or right? I haven't gone right in a while, but I haven't gone straight in a while either. Usually not around here that much anymore. Alright, let's see what looks different up over here now. Now that the apartments are pretty much done. I think they're apartments, I don't think they're condos. Could be wrong though. Oh wow, that one house is still standing though. Thought they would have torn that down by now. Whew. Still a little muddy and dirty up here on the construction site. And there they are! The beautiful Sunnin apartments. Looks so weird because they're all alone. There's still a big chunk of land here to my left. undeveloped. Then you got that apartment complex just sitting there. My guess is that they're waiting till they're almost full occupancy, and then they'll start, you know, phase 2 or whatever. But they don't want to build more apartments than the city can even handle, you know. The nice thing about these apartments, though, is that they're right next to the Metrolink station, so very convenient for someone who does not have a car. You can just jump on the Metrolink. Now let's swing around a little. Let's do a little survey. Interesting place for new construction, because there's a lot of new construction around here. We cut them here. There we go. If you remember from my old videos, I used to cut back here all the time at that little substation. Or that's actually a trash can, there's a substation behind it. So how do you get to, yeah, see, I used to always ride along there, and then there was a sidewalk. I think the sidewalk's gone now. I don't, yeah, there's no sidewalk over there anymore. So I guess, yeah, there's no sidewalk. You just have to walk across the parking lot to get to the Metrolink. Yeah, there's a little ramp. That's the gist of it. Pretty dead now, but you know, people should be at work right now, not at their apartments. Yeah. Metro. What is that guy doing? He's repairing the train tracks or something. Oh yeah, what the heck? See, on my old commute, quite often I come across a train, but I don't see one right now. Because the freight, rail, Amtrak, passenger train, whatever, train tracks are straight ahead, and then above is the Metrolink light rail. Oh, I hear it. There's the train! Train, train, train! Woo! It's a little train, but it's still a train. That brings a smile to my face. Smile to my face. I've mentioned it several times, but this parking lot's pretty much empty because it used to be the Board of Elections for the county, but our corrupt county executive paid some kickbacks to one of his campaign contributors, and they moved the Board of Elections. That's my take. Corruption, corruption, corruption. Okay. So now there's something called the Great Rivers Greenway around where I live, which I think used to be called Bike St. Louis. Maybe it still is. It's a outreach organization, cycling organization in my city. And oh my gosh, let's do it here. Let's go this way, I guess. What the heck is that thing? But anyway, there was talk about how do you cross Big Bend Boulevard. Well, I'm doing it now. There's a bridge right there. But for you know, a family of not experienced cyclists on the road, you know, that could be considered an unsafe area because there's a business there with some obviously very large trucks and some interesting heavy machinery on the backs of them there, so kind of dangerous. Because there's the intersection at Oxford, I think it is, and Big Bend Boulevard. It's just a regular signaled intersection, and it's pretty safe. I mean, visibility ain't bad, and you know, like I said, there's a traffic signal. So, I mean, I guess if you aren't comfortable riding on the road, that's one thing. That's kind of what Bike St. Louis used to be about, I think. The advocacy group. But then Great Rivers Greenway kind of took over, I guess, because it was more popular with politicians and those who are interested in bicycles, I guess, or the type of cycling most people do around here, which is on trails, and that's what Great Rivers Greenway is. It's basically segregated bike trails from the actual roads, whereas Bike St. Louis was mainly just sharrows, which are like basically arrows and signage to point you in the right direction to get around for you know, lower traffic roads, basically, or roads that didn't have a lot of steep hills. Although there is definitely one steep hill I know of to the east of here that's on the Bike St. Louis route, which is pretty dang steep. I can't imagine well, maybe a recreational cyclist, but I can't imagine a beginner cyclist enjoying going up that hill at all, because it's pretty long and steep for the St. Louis region here, at least inward toward the city. There are a lot of steep hills around here. Out in the western county area, there are some steeper hills, longer, steeper hills. But anyway, I think the topic of this video was, I got the flu. Well, I had gotten the flu. I had the flu. Hopefully, it's gone now. So, we'll see you next time. Like and subscribe.